Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. It's been a while, it's been about a month since we last uploaded anything. It's been a while since we uploaded any Diablo 3 stuff. Mainly because there hasn't been much going on. But what I thought we'd do today is we'll have a look at, maybe try and work out when Season 28 might start, maybe when Season 27 might finish, when we might get a PTR. I don't have any in-the-know information. If I did, I wouldn't be able to bring it to you anyway because of NDA requirements. I've been busy with some other bits and bobs, some things I can't talk about lately, which is exciting, but we can't really do much with that. So yeah, Season 27, it's been an awful lot of fun. It's pretty much played out, I guess, for a lot of players because it started about 3 months ago, over 3 months ago. And it's, in my opinion, far too long for a Diablo 3 season. But I think we just have to be realistic with what we've got on the plate for Diablo and for the realm of Sanctuary. But yeah, let's just have a little look at this. And I don't think this is good news, actually, working the dates out in my head. So, season started on the 26th of August. Obviously, it was a lot of fun. Lots of cool things with Sanctified Powers. Lots of fun. Most people generally are done probably like 2-3 weeks into the season. You do get some hardcore players who will stay a little bit longer. I normally do about 6 weeks, and as I say, sometimes there's other things that take me away. Diablo 2, NDA projects that we can't talk about, or other games or whatever. So yeah, I haven't really played much, I guess probably from about 5-6 weeks into the season. Now, a normal season, probably, I guess these days, lasts about 3 months. So that would take us to around about where we are. They have been getting a little bit longer. I think a lot of them have been going into like 120, 130 days recently. So even if we took us on another month from now, I mean, you're running into the Christmas period is the real problem. So let's say we're going to do a 4-month season. That'd be Boxing Day. There's obviously no chance on earth Blizzard are going to make a new Diablo season starting on Boxing Day. I just don't see that happening. Plus, realistically, we've got a PTR to fit in. And that, I think, is probably the main issue. So where are we? We are on the 30th of November today. So unless PTR starts today, it's going to be next week. So that would be probably the 6th or the 7th. Now PTRs run for 2 weeks. So we know that if we start on the 6th, we're going until the 20th. We start on the 7th, we're going to the 21st. A PTR will not be going on over Christmas because people won't play it, and the devs, I'm guessing, won't want to work over Christmas fixing Diablo 3 bugs and whatnot. So realistically, I think, in my opinion, if we're not starting a PTR for Season 28 by the 7th, maybe the 8th of December, so in about a week, if we don't get any PTR news, patch notes, season theme, anything like that, I think you're forgetting it, because I just can't see them doing it over Christmas. So that would then put us to the first week in January. Now we do normally get the Diablo 1 event around about this time at some point as well, so we might get an announcement for that and a PTR announcement possibly this first week in January. So that would give us, you know, maybe a couple of weeks here to like mid-end of January for PTR. Even if it starts the first week back, that would, you know, maybe be realistic. And then you'd have a 2-week notice for ending the season, which would be about the 15th of Feb. And then you'd have your season starting. So I'm basically saying I think the earliest Season 28 is going to start is probably about the 24th of February. And that is a long ass time away. And it could be a little bit further down here, maybe into the start of March. Now, you might be saying, well, that's just totally not on, that's way too long, and like in general I probably would agree with you, but let's be realistic. We all know what is hopefully coming next year. Some people are speculating in the first 6 months of the year that we're going to get the Diablo 4 release. We know we're going to get an open public beta for Diablo 4. We know that's going to be early 2023, so that would kind of fit, I think, with a late February, early March 28 start date, because it would mean that they could put a 2-3 week beta, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a 4-week beta at some point in January for D4, because again, whilst some people will go off and do PTR for D3, the general player base doesn't do the PTR. So I think the beta interest for D4, they're going to want to maximise that as much as possible. They want as many people checking out Diablo 4 Obviously, we don't have any details. I don't know whether it's been announced whether that's going to be a free beta, whether you have to pre-order Diablo 4, but it's going to be somewhere in this period. And I think it probably makes a bit of sense to have that done and out the way before you're launching the next Diablo 3 season. And that might well be the last one before Diablo 4 is out, because if you think about it, if you don't start a season, even with the best will in the world, if we start, the season, somehow we get the PTR next week and we get the season up and running in January, maybe that makes sense as well, because you can get your 2 weeks of hardcore blasting early January, and then maybe D4 beta comes mid to end of January, and yeah, you might well only have one more season, because it might well be that if the season 28 starts in Jan, it'll be finished around about May. If it starts later, then it might be June or July, and by which time I think the general consensus is Diablo 4 will be out by then. As I say, no official announcements, nothing we can bring for certainty, but yeah, I know a lot of people are kind of thinking maybe we're going to get PTR soon. Yeah, I hope so. It would be cool. We love blasting the D3. And knowing my track record with making this type of video, Blizzard will probably drop it tomorrow, because that's just how things sometimes work out. We normally get a little bit of advance notice for PTR, so maybe tomorrow, maybe the next week we'll get an announcement. And as I say, if we don't hear anything by like this first week in December, yeah, yikes, we could be in for a little bit longer. But yeah, they're my thoughts on when we're likely to get Season 28. Not the most exciting video in the world, but really, there's not terribly much else to do. There's not many people playing the game, and the people who are playing the game now don't need build guides, that's for damn sure. So ultimately, we're in a little bit of a lull, I guess, with what we're doing. But yeah, I'm really busy IRL. I'm working on the World Cup, so again, that's really taking a lot of my time. Love my day job, it's great, but it is eating into my video game time at the moment. So yeah, back in the new year, I guess, fighting fit with something. World Cup finishes for me around about here, 18th of December. So I might get a bit of chance to make some videos from then on, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm alive. We're still planning on making Diablo 3 stuff, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you again real soon. Take it easy, guys. Peace.